Everyone, this is Steve with Collider, and I am here in our South by Southwest studio with the great folks behind Star Trek Discovery. How are you guys all doing?
Great,
Thank
so
you.
good.
Thanks for having us.
I'm doing great. I think it's amazing that I get to do. I love Star Trek, and I love that the fact that I'm talking to all of you guys in a studio. That it's just fucking awesome. You know, sorry for cursing. It's just fantastic. So this has to be like both incredibly exciting and also so bittersweet because you are promoting something you're a part of, but also the ride is over. You've filmed the finale, you know? So I guess what is it like to be at South by and like the, you know, the end of the run, if you will?
Celebratory.
Yeah.
It is very, very much so. We're kind of a lot of back patting today. Like, you know what? I think we did okay. And but the bitter part, of course, is obvious. No one wants to see a good thing come to an end. But the sweet part is that I think we got 5 seasons out of a great show, and we found each other through it all.
So I'll ask you this, which is I'm just going to go right in. What do you think fans are going to say after they've seen the series finale? What do you think fans will be feeling emotionally?
Oh man, they should have got 2 more seasons. That's what they're gonna say. I think it's literally. I mean, I'm not just saying this. I think it is really, if not the strongest season, one of the strongest seasons we've had. Just story-wise, the performances, the special effects, the entire thing was just beautiful. And I've been saying, like, if this was gonna be the last season, this is a good one to go out on. We went out on a high note. So you know, I think we leave them wanting more.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else want to add anything?
Yeah, and I hope the fans are like, you know what, man, after that season finale, I'm going to buy the Blu-ray and DVD. Yeah. I see you, Tracy.
Let me, in all seriousness, I think that physical media is awesome, and it would be great for, I know, the thing about, and you guys all know, because I'm sure most of you have done conventions, you know that sci-fi fans are very passionate people, and I would imagine that at least some of them are interested in like a box set of all the seasons with extras and all that stuff in 4K.
I'm sure that's coming. I'm sure of it.
I don't trust any studio at this point. Like I want physical media. I keep pushing for it. Yeah. You know, it's just so for each of you, and I want an answer out of each of you. One of the things that fans love is the relationship between you two. And so, what can you tease about because things were left in a way at the end of last season? What can you tease about the relationship this season?
The course of true love never did run smooth.
There it is. It's the old Facebook status is complicated. That's what I always say.
I believe when you guys found out that it was going to be a series finale, you went back to do some additional filming. And so I'm curious, when you know you're going back and it's the series finale and this is it, how much are you stuffing your pockets and being like, and you know what I mean? Like, you know it's the end, so what can I take without them noticing? Because, come on, I would have done it. Like, as a fan, so who took what? No one from Paramount's in the room. No one from Paramount.
No, look, wait, now what you're trying to trap us?
No, you're not from Paramount.
I did it out loud with permission. I took my final Saru makeup, prosthetics, that's at home now, and I also took my Kelpian High Council pin. My brooch.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I got to take 2 different chair backs. I got to take the Burnham chair back for my cast chair, and they also gave me my producer chair as well. And then I did become executive producer for season 5. So I got to take that with me as well. That's in the heart. But yeah, I have those 2 chair backs.
I took all the memories. 5 wonderful seasons of memories and friends.
Well, make us all sound trite, why don't you?
No, and I also took some hair, Doug. I took some hair.
Nice.
It's not easy to match my color, so I took some hair.
Oh, true.
Blue?
I took also, well, I didn't take it. I was given my chair back with Adira on it, and I took nothing else because I'm a wimp and I was too scared to take anything else.
I also took Mary's hair.
I also took a lock of Mary's wig hair, and I have it on my keychain. No, I took nothing, and I wish I did, but I'm too scared.
What did you take?
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
right now.
Yeah, but you took
gone.
stuff before.
I haven't taken anything. I wasn't there. I couldn't be there at the end because I had already taken a job, and so I was in Thailand. But they were lovely enough to actually call me from there and make me cry out with my makeup off, and the makeup artist there was really pissed. But I didn't get to go. But so this is actually my last goodbye here now.
Or could it be at a screening in the future? Let's fingers crossed.
Exactly right.
Perhaps
That's
a
exactly
collider
right.
screening.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I took Grudge the cat. And then I handed her back. She's high maintenance. So I was like, y'all can keep the cat. I took her for a day and I handed her back. Did you really? No, like on set, I had her kind of. I just spent a bit more time with her on set than I ordinarily would. She's high maintenance.
I love that cat.
Truly, like she's.
Love that cat. We're doing a supercut of everyone who's coming in. I'm going to ask you guys the question, and it's going to, go in the thing. If you could only watch one TV show for the rest of your life, what would you watch and why?
Come on.
Oh, everyone has answered. You'd be surprised. Every single person.
I don't have to think about it. Golden Girls.
Right.
Some of the best writing and acting I've ever seen. That make me laugh. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Thank you. Thank you. Boom.
Only because it helps me imagine a better reality is I would watch The West Wing for the rest of my life. I was going to say 6 Feet Under, but there's so much death.
Any more for any more?
Touched by an Angel?
Was that what you was gonna say?
No, I thought you had a different answer, and I was gonna also give it to you because I thought you'd like it.
Really? You were gonna give me that?
I was gonna give you a different one. I was gonna say.
Go.
Oh yeah.
There's so much there.
There is so much there. You could say that one.
I know, but I'm kind of torn. Did you have one too?
Yeah.
Two.
Some people have said two, but you should push for
I should
one.
say one.
You don't get to.
You don't get two. You don't got the answer, Sway. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you already do yours?
I did, because I want to imagine a better political reality.
West Wing.
West Wing.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
I think to serve like. Okay, I'm gonna say Buffy the Vampire Slayer because.
That's a good one.
All part of my plan to fuck you over. There's so many there's so many seasons and there's so many episodes per season and there's comedy and there's drama and so I'm thinking like if it's all I get for the rest of my life like that'll do her. You know what I mean?
You can share the same show.
No,
It's not like-
they can't have it. I got it. I'm so sorry. What do you want? Though something different?
Fuck you.
Haven't heard of that one.
Oh man, I thought so hard. I thought so hard for so many minutes.
You can say that one. I'll pick a different one.
You can go with Angel.
No.
Like, please, no. Yuck. No offense.
Oh, you know what? Nope.
Okay, they can have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'll take Deadwood.
Okay.
But it's only 3 seasons, so you see my dilemma. But
I'm gonna say something really gushy-mushy just to tail into.
Well, I thought you said
I
Touched
would-
by an Angel.
I did, but no, this is not necessarily an answer.
Okay.
It's a cheat. I know. I made you only have one. But listen, I would love to watch all of their work in perpetuity. So like everything that they've done, I mean, I know that there's so much more work beyond Discovery with the people here, but their work on Discovery, I could watch it every day. I really could. I mean that.
I'm almost out of time, but I want to. I'm not sure. Have all of you done Star Trek cons? I actually don't know.
yeah,
Yes.
So
big time.
one of the things about Star Trek fandom is that Star Trek means a lot to a lot of people all around the planet. And not every show can like go to a con and have such passionate fans. So what is it actually like being part of something that really means so much to so many people? And you really meet these people all around at these cons. And you know what I mean? Like emotionally, it really matters to a lot of people.
I'll just start. For me, to see young LGBTQ fans wearing that white uniform, trying to emulate Culber in some way. Having young queer people saying, I want a career in medicine because you've inspired that in me. And I mean, that's why we do this kind of work, right? To inspire people to do better, to be better. This franchise has always done that for people, but to now be the cause of someone's inspiration in that way is overwhelming. So I love meeting the fans. I love that there is such passion in the fandom for this show. We never claimed to want to be everything to everyone, but we wanted to be the best version of ourselves for people who are going to receive it in that spirit, and we've done that.
Click, 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 click. Yeah, I mean, it means as much to us as it does to them.
Is there a certain convention that you've been to or a certain fan interaction that you've had that has really stuck with you through the time?
I know.
So many.
There's so many.
So many.
That's the blessing. There's so many.
So many heartfelt stories we've heard from individuals over the years. And a lot of them that touch me the most are when you've got someone who is their Make-A-Wish Foundation gift is a trip to this convention to meet us, or someone who comes up and says, watching your show reminds me of my dad. We watched it together. Yes. He's gone now. So we're a part of their family legacy as well as our own. It was story after story after story where we've been a part of people's families and lives. I haven't found that in any other franchise or show I've been in before.
I decided not to take my own life because of your show. My family has been brought together because of your show. I know how to end the cycle of racism in my family because of your show. You know what I'm saying? Like I will go into STEM because of your show. Now I'll speak up at work because of your show. Now I'll follow my dream because of your show. I mean, it has been so many stories, so many. There's too many for us to say.
I honestly can't imagine, like I'm emotional hearing this. I can't imagine what it's like for you guys experiencing that and feeling, you know what I mean? Like that, I can't imagine it.
I'll add one thing. I was in the airport maybe 6 months ago, and this older retiree age couple came up to me and said, "Are you Dr. Culber on Star Trek Discovery?" I was like, "Yes." And the mother turned to me and said, "I just want you to know that watching you and your chosen family has allowed me and my husband to understand our trans daughter better and has given us something to talk about with her that we both have in common. You gave us our family back." Like, you don't even know how to respond when someone comes up to you to say that, right? Like she's saying to me, we didn't have the vocabulary or the instincts to actually be able to speak to her in a way that so that she could understand how much we supported her until we had that show to refer to. It was really beautiful.
Thank you for sharing these stories, as I'm very emotional sitting here. And I really want to say I really enjoy your work, and I really can't wait to see the rest of the last season, and good luck with the rest of your interviews at South by Southwest. Thank you for coming in.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.